I want to see if it shows up on my end. You know,
Yeah,
ain't nothing been working right.
for real. I believe though. I believe. Okay, wait. I think it's there. You look live. Give me 1 second. This. All right, we're good.
Perfect. What's up, everybody? You're watching Live with the Hive. It's your boy D Graves, and once again, I'm with my guy G Hackler, aka the Chin Strap. Good morning, man. How you doing?
Good morning. 2 thumbs all the way up over here, bro. Decided to do some sketching today. Episode 18, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yep. I can't believe that we're almost gonna be at 21 soon, dude. So we just gotta keep going and make the most of it. I'm looking for your page now so I can go to the live showing. And I do see it on my end too. Cool.
Alright. Cool.
All right.
Sweet. Looks like I have sound too today, so I think it should be good.
Perfect. Man, let's finally start off with
right? So what are we drawing today, bro? What are we doing here today?
Today we are drawing Gohan. And I did a quick little layout of an idea that I wanted to do. I'm not sure how good it's reading, but this is what I'm going with. So I'm gonna just have to do it like this. Have to fix this part because I want to.
That looks cool.
I want to move him, young Gohan.
I feel you. That's nice. I like the horizontal thing you've been doing recently.
Thank you.
Kind of instead of doing just a vertical piece, right? You're incorporating more space like that.
Yeah. I want to see what I can do with it, but whatever. I'm gonna have to just keep playing with it, bro.
Yeah, I believe in you all the way.
And what about you? Do you have anything already? No, you don't. You just gonna draw something live?
Yeah, I'm starting from scratch. I did, so I got my Apple Pencil earlier.
Nice.
Pencil was retrieved.
Yes.
So I did kind of start trying to figure something out because I wanted to have teen Gohan and adult Gohan. Those are the two I was gonna do.
Yeah.
But I didn't really make anything happen. Procreate. So, and then I kind of had to deal with some other things. So we're just going into this fresh, starting off.
That's right.
Yeah. Organic process to see what happens. But I'm gonna start with drawing Teen Gohan. Gohan, the goat,
The cocky one, huh?
Yeah, for real. But I mean, he had good reasons to be cocky.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man.
But he pushed it a little far though.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He was the reason why Goku had to sacrifice himself, right? Because he was playing around.
Yeah. He's all like, "Nah, I'm gonna make him suffer."
Yeah, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Gohan say, "Man, you better stop playing and beat the brakes off of him. I got things to do." And he was like, "Nah, Dad, I got this." And then next thing you know, Goku had to die.
Some BS.
Spoiler alert.
Right? Yeah. And then after that, he goes on and just becomes a nerd, wastes all his power.
Yeah. Pretty much. I don't want to fight anymore. I want to.
Bro.
Didn't he go to school? He wanted to be like a mechanic or something?
Yeah, I don't remember what he did exactly. I just remember he became a school nerd instead of,
the world's mightiest hero.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's okay. I get it.
Oh, no. Cool. It's his fault that we lost Goku. I'll never let him forget that.
Right. You'll never forgive him?
I'll never forgive him for that.
I respect him. He's cool. He's not my favorite character.
Besides that, man, how have you been?
Pretty solid. Solid.
That's right.
And good week so far. Yesterday we went off to the pumpkin patch.
Oh,
So that was
nice.
cool.
Nice. I haven't done it yet this season.
Nice.
Do
Yeah,
y'all
that was
have
pretty cool. It was,
do y'all have big ones in your area? Like,
yeah, I mean, we drove. The one we went to is like half an hour away. It's a pretty good size. You know, it's got corn maze and the rides and a bunch of like play stuff. You know,
mm-hmm.
so it was cool. They had a good time. You know, got some pumpkin donuts. There's some apple donuts and some you know stuff in the shop. But good time. It was
That's
good.
right. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I love hearing that. How did the baby like it? Was he good the whole time?
He was good. Yeah, he finally had some these teeth popped through. He's been working on these teeth. That's why he's been such a pain in the butt recently.
Oh,
But yeah, so he had two pop through finally, and so he's been in a much better mood. Yeah, he had fun. Yeah,
that's good, dude. That sucks, like yeah, the baby can't even express how he feels. He's got teeth coming out and stuff. That man, I hate dental problems.
yeah,
You as
for
an
real.
adult, we know how it is. I could become a baby just from that.
For real. That's facts. Yo, we got photogenic anus in the house. More Dragon Ball. Right. What's up? Thanks for coming through.
Thank you, man. Good to see you stopping by, bro.
Doing a little
Little
Gohan.
Gohan right here. I think I need to pull.
Gotta loosen up a little bit.
I'm trying to keep mine loose. Like, I'm trying to keep it to where it's not, too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I had to do right now. I got lost in the sauce, you know, with the eyes, Dragon Ball eyes. I was having too much fun drawing them.
Just right now?
Didn't really have, yeah, I didn't really have my head established, you know. So it's like you got to back up and loosen up a little bit. Loosen up on that pencil, young lad.
I wanted to go with the three versions that I really like for Gohan. Well, I can't really say really like, but I will go with the most notable for me. For me, so
Yeah, right.
this version of Gohan when he was a whiny little 7-year-old, whatever. How old was he? I hated that kid. I was like, man, you're such a brat. Like, who's your daddy? You know what I'm saying? It can't be Gohan. It can't be. I mean Goku.
Bro, for real.
It can't be
Yeah,
Goku.
yeah,
Not
he
what
was pretty
you.
whack.
Yeah, he was. He was like a terrible, terrible child.
Literally a Saiyan. Literally a Saiyan.
Nah, he was no part of Saiyan at that point.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Uh,
What versions of Gohan do you like?
I mean, Team Gohan, like from the Cell saga, was cool. Once he, you know, like when they did the hyperbolic time chamber and everything, he got Super Saiyan down, and you know, throughout the fight, that was cool. You know, except for the whole Goku thing that we already talked about, that was a bummer. But I like too later on when he's an adult and he stops using Super Saiyan and he does his own thing. His what's he call it? I don't remember what it's called. Or he just like levels up. He just powers up
Mm-hmm.
without actually going Super Saiyan.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was pretty cool. I was down with that.
That's right.
So he's pretty cool, and he has some couple cool things in Super too, in Dragon Ball Super, like there's a point where he's fighting Goku. They're
Mhm.
fighting, as like testing his strength or whatever.
Yeah.
And Goku was kind of just fighting him or whatever, like not really. I mean, he was fighting him, but not for real.
Yeah.
And Gohan's like, "Come on, man, you gotta freaking, this is for real. This is a serious thing. That come at me." And that was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool fight.
That's right.
I still mostly think about the classic, the Cell Saga, and then like just an adult or whatever.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this hair, but we're just gonna keep going with it.
I believe in you. Photogenic says, "You guys ever heard the idea that drawing anime characters is like drawing cats?"
Yes. The faces are loosely based on cat faces. Like that's why they're pushed so far down the face, like far down the skull. They're supposed to
Oh,
resemble.
really?
Yeah, they're supposed to resemble cat faces, especially the females.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's the head shape or like the face shape that that you kind of go with.
That's pretty cool. That's interesting.
Yeah, I did hear that.
I'm gonna see if I can use that to my advantage now. Because we're like, that's one thing I've been thinking about. We're messing with these different styles, and so it's like figuring out the different mindsets you go into, right? For different kind of styles, like there's an anime style versus a more realistic style or whatever. Trying to figure out those differences. So something like that is something could be useful to know.
Heck yeah. I'm doing all this so I can learn something, man, because it's going to make me a far better artist at the end of the day.
Facts. All right, let's see if we can. Let's draw this. Photogenic says, especially from the side profile. That makes sense with like how the eye and the nose is shaped.
Yep.
Some rough shapes in here.
I hope this comes out good. I'm a little upset the fact that I wanted to try something new and it really didn't work. I'm gonna have to look into it and see what I can do about that. Because I think it'd be cool, I think it'd be something nice for me to try.
It definitely would. I think that would be super dope. Super dope. Oh shit. It'll work next time. We'll get it figured out. I believe.
We're gonna try. We will see. Look, I got the 3 different versions. I got the little brat. This one where he's becoming a little bit more confident. I think he starts training with Piccolo right here, right?
Yeah.
Piccolo was like, "Your dad ain't do his job."
For real.
Your daddy ain't doing his job. So let me go ahead and try to help you out, young buck.
Right. Let me put you on this mountain. You gotta survive. See you in a month. You did it though.
I gotta make his face a little bit more fat, a little bit more childlike.
Yeah, I got you.
Just a little bit.
How am I gonna do this? Maybe. Okay, going off the paper again.
Gonna be dropping some factoids today. Where you at, buddy?
What we got? I was looking through the last stream, and I think that we were actually missing some chats from Photogenic because I was watching the stream like on my phone. This is the studio or whatever that we have, and his chats don't actually show up in this chat that I see right here.
I got mine set. I got mine set for the top chat. Well, not top chat, for the live chat, so it should show everything. You know. Versus
I can see it on my computer. Like I have a tab open. I'm just saying, like in the YouTube app on my phone. They haven't shown up. Like where my camera is. If I look at that, that's what I was looking at before. So I think I was missing something. But we got one actually right now. It says, wondering if you guys ever watched, and if so, what are your thoughts on My Hero Academia? If you have watched, there's lots of characters to draw with lots of variety.
Agreed.
Have you watched that?
I started it.
I know we were talking about
it. We were talking about it. I started it. I haven't gotten deep to say anything prolific or anything like that, but yeah, I have started the show and I think it's pretty dope.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen a bit of it. It's pretty cool. I agree. I think I watched like the first season, maybe, like all the way through, back when it had come out closer to then, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool. I definitely liked it.
Did you?
I've seen some things, like random clips of it will show up on TikTok or whatever, you know, of fight scenes or whatever from it.
Yeah.
So I've seen some characters. I see what you mean. It seems like there's a lot of different quirks. That's what they're called, quirks.
Mm-hmm.
The characters get.
Yeah.
So it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty dope. He says YouTube may have censored him because he has a potty mouth. Well, I guess that could be it. You're not the mobile app says no, you're not allowed. But I can see you over here, so it's fine. And then he says the first season was the hardest for him because Deku wouldn't stop crying.
Yes.
Afterwards,
yeah, but I kind of get it. Like, he had one dream, and then who was it? It was like the doctor was like, "Yeah, just give up on that because that ain't you, player."
For real, yeah. Yeah, that's funny. It was pretty tough, but then you see, right, is at the end it builds to a big climax, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the first season, it has a good climax, I think. Which that's the part that I kind of was like, all right, this is cool. You know, like it was annoying or whatever, but at least it was like it had a good payoff. So at least that's what I remember.
Yeah.
When I watched it.
That's good because I like the show. But like you said, old boy was whining just a little too much for my liking. And not that I would like hold it against him or anything like that, but how am I gonna do this nose?
Right.
A little button nose.
No, that's fair. I mean, yeah, you're trying to have a good time, right? You're not trying to watch all that.
Just do a little dot right here. Maybe that'll symbolize little Gohan. I'll come back to that.
Let me bring this out some more. Interesting. Very interesting.
What?
Just sketching it out, you know. Let's see.
I don't know. Have you drawn Gohan before?
No, I don't think I have. I'm trying to think. No, but sorry, we'll get them. Leave myself. I like what you have so far. That little kid Gohan looks nice. You got the childlike look.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
You know, kids are like difficult for me to draw. People are difficult for me to draw. Animals, yeah, those are difficult for me to draw as well. Animals.
How do you feel about cars?
I've never attempted, but I'm pretty sure it's because it was difficult for me to draw.
Dude.
I just
real,
know.
like, can we just catch a break?
Apparently not.
Can something just be easy to draw?
For real. Look, so I'm just trying to get like the basis for what I got.
Okay. How's that going for you?
It's good so far.
Yes, I agree. That's great. I think it looks fantastic.
I want to even like so what I actually don't think I like this. He's got the what number 4 ball on his hat? Because it was his grandpa's, right? Grandpa Gohan?
Yeah. Yeah, Grandpa Gohan. So Genex says, I feel like if you guys make it through the show, the last season starts next year, and there's some movies. He says Bakugo will be your favorite character. He's the fire guy, right? Or the explosion one. Bakugo. If so, yeah, he's pretty cool. From what I've seen. But you think he would be our favorite, huh? So he has a really cool art throughout the show. That's what you're saying. So that's cool. And we got Night Ninja here. What's up, guys? I see you're going Gohan. Yes, indeed.
Night Ninja, photogenic. No, yeah, photogenic Night Ninja. Yes. It's all coming together, you guys. So let me show you. I printed this out, right? I did print it, but this is what it came out looking like. Let me turn off this screen.
That's interesting.
So I wanted it to take up the paper so I could play with, and it did good, but I just got to make sure I get it formatted to where, like, his face shouldn't be cut off. I don't know why I did that. It was supposed to be at the edge, right? And then everything else kind of spread out, but I don't know.
So it's like but you said there isn't a 6x9 option.
Yeah,
on your,
so
your printer software or whatever.
I don't have a 6x9 option. I didn't see one when I was trying to do it, but mind you, I was trying to do all that like 4 seconds before we were about to go live. So I didn't take the time to kind of look into it. It was an intrusive thought, and I said, "Yo, let me try this," and then, and here we are.
It could also be like maybe you just have to somehow figure out how big to make the picture in the file. Like if the printer software can't do it or whatever.
Yeah.
Try a workaround somehow. I believe in you, bro.
Thank you.
Where am I gotta fix this? Something that's incorrect here.
For the people that are watching, have you guys drawn Dragon Ball Z often, especially Gohan?
Yeah, I know, and I did do that. They said that was one of the reasons they started.
Yeah.
Because they saw their friends Dragon Ball, and they were like, "Hold up,
I could do that."
Show you how it's really done.
It's like, let me show you how it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, let us know.
I wonder if I should just have maybe like a outline on the hair. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe.
Mm.
I don't know yet.
I like that.
I don't know yet.
More battle damage. Yeah. I want to go.
Look at that, dude. And you did that all on live. I love it.
Thanks, bro. Working on it. Working on the first page. This is the first page of the new sketchbook.
My man's spinning out a whole sketchbook, bro. That's huge.
Right.
It's
big. Almost finished. I got 2 pictures I need to like finish. I need to paint them. Which I did here for everybody in live. I finished the other half of this Sasuke and Naruto thing earlier today, or yesterday maybe. I did the Sasuke half, the pencil sketch. So I got to paint that, and then I got to paint the Naruto side. And yeah, then this whole sketchbook will be finito, bro.
Nice.
Started that at the start of Live with the Hive. Live with the Hive episode 1.
Whew. That's when you started that sketchbook? Yeah, man. Here's what I'm thinking. So for the rest of October, we're gonna be doing DBZ. For November, I'm thinking we go to like Pokemon, because we could do tons of Pokemon.
True. There's lots of room for towards the end of the month to try and create our own Pokemon or combine 2 different Pokemon.
Yeah, that would be dope. That's actually a good idea. Yeah, that's dope. What do the viewers think? What do y'all think about that? Y'all think that's dope? I think that would be a good.
Photojoy is calling me. Says, "I love seeing all the eraser particles being brushed off into the keyboard. I hear my son in my head screaming because it's messing up his gameplay."
Yeah. Look at it, and I'm looking at it too.
It's a mess, to be honest. But I cleaned it up. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, it is a little messy. Actually, the woman came in here. I don't know. One time she came in here, she was like, whatever. She looked at the desk. She's like, all this eraser stuff up here. She's like, oh my god, bro. It's like not even that bad. Like it's fine. I cleaned it up. I just finished streaming. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of erasing going on. It's but yeah, that's definitely.
You know who's bad with that? Freaking Jim Lee, man. This dude and his eraser, like he never brushes off the paper. He just erases and draws. And I'm like, well, maybe that's good because, like, is he smearing it when you know what I'm saying? Like, you start brushing the eraser particles away.
Right. Yeah. I think that's hilarious too.
Realistically speaking, his eye color is blue when he's Super Saiyan, correct?
Probably.
Probably. Did you say probably right now?
It could be. That might be the case.
I think it is. I think his their eye colors go blue, and then they start losing their eyebrows. Like,
yeah.
Why is their hair start falling out? It gets longer, but it leaves their face. Their hair virtually grows in seconds, but they lose their eyebrows. I don't get it.
Right. Hey, it's got to come from somewhere, man.
I guess you're right.
It's like for me, what happened, is I started growing the beard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it just kind of migrated from the top of my head to my face.
Yeah.
Like, it's trade off. You know what I'm saying? It's a sacrifice. It's kind of like the what is it, Soul Stone?
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? You have to sacrifice something.
Ooh.
Or back to Full Metal Alchemist, right? You gotta sacrifice something equal worth. You're trying to do.
I never thought of it like that, but I always thought that was funny. I was like, they get all this long, just golden locks, but no eyebrows.
Right. That's pretty funny.
What happened?
It's probably a security on the beat.
Yeah.
That's one thing learn. He's like,
man, I ain't drawing the eyebrows. If I'm drawing all this hair, I ain't drawing the eyebrows. I'm just not doing it. I'm not. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I am not doing it, bro.
Like that. Truly the greatest of all time. That's a little better.
I'm really feeling a little bit more. When I look at the progression that I've had just over our little stint of doing DBZ characters, I'm not gonna lie. My Goku one, now that I'm looking at it, it wasn't all that great, and I'm going to go back and redo it so I can get the quality back up to where I want it to be. But doing Piccolo and then Broly and now Gohan, I'm really feeling like I'm starting to kind of get that piece that I felt was missing that I was struggling with. And then I'm gonna be a beast.
Bro, your stuff is looking. I know what you're talking about for sure. Can you specify what it is that was missing before that you found?
I don't think anything was missing except for the experience. I just hadn't drawn them enough. I didn't understand the shapes, or I don't know. I struggled with doing the shapes because the shape language isn't all that difficult, I don't think. Right? But I would struggle with the hair, the eyebrows and stuff.
Right.
Hard to really.
I get you. It was just a comfort thing, so it's not like it's just a comfort thing.
I guess. I think so.
Or experience. No, I guess experience is the right word.
Yeah.
You nailed it with that. That makes sense.
I hadn't drawn them enough to really be as experienced in it.
I wish you would slow down a little bit, bro. Because your stuff's looking a little too good
Woo!
for what I'm comfortable with.
That's right.
Next to you.
Oh man.
We got another chat from Night Ninja says this week they're redrawing their old realistic art, also doing some spooky art for Halloween. Nice.
Yes.
That's awesome. Old realistic art. So did you start off doing realistic art? Like, is that the first thing you started learning, or first thing you were into, Night Ninja? That's kind of how I started off. Like, I started learning more sort of, because I wanted to learn how to draw, right? Like, I just want to learn how to do it. And if you look into learning how to draw, it's all just realism stuff, pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's what I was working with, even though that isn't really what I was into necessarily.
I feel that.
Maybe that's the case with Night Ninja as well. Or did you just like realism?
I never got into the realism. I didn't.
You never did?
No,
really?
Not yet.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to make sure that his pupils are turquoise.
So not blue. Dang. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to lead you astray.
Maybe I'll leave this thin little. Maybe it'll be like a little rim light. I don't know. I'm gonna play with it right now and see if it does what I want it to do. No, that's too much.
Photogenic says, what you're describing is so common with artists and understanding characters. Different characters bring a different energy, just like how Batman and Spider-Man bring a different energy to the drawing.
Very well said. Very well said. I agree 100%. And maybe that's where I was lacking. I was lacking the understanding because I watched it way back. God, must have been like, for me, must have been like 8th grade before, it's definitely before high school.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I feel like I wasn't really taking time to just understand the character.
But now I think it's, I get you.
I feel like now I understand drawing enough to where me understanding the character is only going to enhance the work. It's not gonna take away from it. Like, it won't be good because I don't understand the character. It'd be better if I understood the character, right?
Right.
But just knowing how to draw sometimes makes it all the more better.
You can fake it.
I'm faking it. I'm faking it now.
No, I get what you mean. I mean, it's just you can just add that extra little spice when you know something about the character, right?
Yeah.
It comes down to really drawing them with the kind of facial expression they would normally have, or pose that they would normally do.
Exactly.
Or
and
quote.
It's like Night Ninja said, you just understanding the character just brings a little bit more to it, Different attitudes. You won't draw Spider-Man the same way you draw Batman. You'll draw Batman the same way you'll draw Wolverine, though. In my opinion. I feel like they got the same attitude. They typically are gonna be looking the same way if you draw them.
That's a good observation.
That's my observation.
I like it. Night Ninja says, like how Gohan wears glasses, and when he turns Super Saiyan, it's because Super Saiyan multiplies all of your stats by a 50 even sight. Yeah, I had seen that. I like that. I like that version of Gohan where he goes from glasses to Super Saiyan.
Superman.
Pretty cool.
When he goes
right.
from
Superman.
glasses to Superman.
Yeah. Photogenic says, same for the Dragon Ball characters have their energy, which is why I brought up the My Hero show, all the different characters. It says there's a variety of energies from serious to campy. There's a lot of variations. That's cool. I do like that. I like that. I should see how far into that I watched.
For My Hero
Or maybe
Academia?
Or maybe just start over. I don't know.
Start over.
Maybe.
Start over, because I didn't get far. I'm not gonna lie. I started the first episode and I was like, "Oh, yo, this is dope." I got as far as when oh boy, like the dude's hero was kind of like all skinny and like sickly the first time. It's like, "Oh, yo, who are you? You're not the guy."
Right.
Like when he was tired or something, couldn't use his powers anymore.
Yeah. I got you.
Oh, what am I doing?
Yeah, well, Nine Ninja also says, I started learning how to draw by drawing anime, which was the beginning of last year. And then about 6 months ago, they lost their anime motivation. So they started trying it out realistic. They still mostly draw anime, but they're taking it slow and working with the realism. That's cool. I respect that. It's cool to mix it up, for sure.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Eventually, we're gonna get back to our comic heroes. We are, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But for now,
I mean, right.
Try something a little different.
Yeah, it's been having fun.
Good. Because you've been the reason that I've even was like, yo, let's start doing anime. I know you was getting tired.
You?
Yeah, you was getting tired of doing comic heroes. I felt it.
I don't think so. Getting tired of doing bad drawings. That's not getting tired of.
Get out of here. When have you ever?
Oh, God. Photogenic says, a good idea is drawing a different Green Lantern.
Yes.
They have same power sets, but bring a different energy, even on the same page.
And there's so many of them. There's so many of them. Like, just the corps all along. Like, we do the Red Lantern, we could do the Green Lantern. They got blue, pink. They got all of them.
Yeah. That would be really cool.
Do you like Green Lantern?
Do I like what?
Do you like Green Lantern?
I do, yeah. Okay. I was actually just listening to a Green Lantern story the other day.
Really?
I've been listening to these like YouTubers who will, tell the stories or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just listening to the one for Blackest Night.
Yes. When that was live, when that was live and coming out, bro. Excuse me, I was all over it. Like, I have so many of those actual like physical comic books. Blackest Night, yeah. Heck yeah, Blackest Night. They were zombies, man. The dead people was coming.
Yeah, right. The black rings.
Yeah.
That was a cool story.
I don't know if I'm digging how this is going. What do you think?
For the one you're working on, Super Saiyan one?
Yeah.
What don't you like about it?
Everything.
Everything. That's a bummer, bro.
I know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
You don't want to see me grow, do you?
It's not like that. It's not like that.
I know, bro.
I just don't know.
I think I'm gonna get rid of this shadow here a little bit.
I think if you just had the shadows defining the face a little bit different, that's all it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't tell what specifically it is, to be honest. Sorry. Let's see. We got Photogenic says drawing a combo of anime and real is very popular. Like Joe Mad, yes. He says where characters are drawn a little more exaggerated and stylish. Yeah, man, that style is such a good style.
Whose style?
Like where you mix anime and realism. Like you mentioned Joe Mad, Joe Madureira. He's got like super dynamic stuff. It's really cool.
What's his name? Really Joe Mad?
By anime. Yeah, Joe Mad.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you've seen some of the English pictures, even if the name isn't familiar.
Maybe. I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got some cool stuff. And he says, Blackest Night, drawn by Ivan Reyes, is stunning. Yeah, from what I've seen, like I said, I was mostly listening to it, but when I would like take a peek at it, and see what was going on, it's pretty beautiful stuff. How are you doing on time, bro? You said you had a hard out today, right?
Yeah. I'll probably be going for like another 20 minutes.
Okay. Well, what the heck am I gonna do?
You got it.
What can I do in 20 minutes? I wonder what we can do in 20 minutes.
What?
That's the only one we can find out.
Right? What are your options?
Give up.
Looking at your piece. Looking at your piece right now looks phenomenal. Yeah. I think the only thing that I'm seeing, which could just be me, his pupils might need to come down. It kind of looks like his eyes are going up versus him squinting. Does that make sense? Like, I get that he's squinting and he's making, but how high his pupils are is kind of like they're rolling back versus.
I see what you're saying. Like they should be closer to the middle of his head.
Oh, well, yeah, if you just lower them a little bit to where they're not so small, but maybe just a little bigger, a little longer.
Or make the actual pupils bigger, you think?
Exactly. So, yeah, just make the circle, the little half circle you have there, just a little bit bigger. Not wider, but like longer down towards the bottom of his eye. That's just me, though. That's just me, though. Okay.
I understand that.
You see what I mean? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Yeah. You just move them in, though. Don't move them in. Keep them where they were. Just kind of improve the shape.
Okay. I got you.
Just a little bit. Yeah, bro. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So I have it right there, I think. Let's see. So, like I think my line for the eyebrow, maybe. That one looks right. Let's see. Nathan just says, "I feel sorry for Gohan. He had a terrible childhood. Terrible child. He was being beaten up as a kid. He watched his friends die from Vegeta and Nappa, and then got beat up on Namek. Watched his father die twice.
His father died because of him, though. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
One of those times was completely his fault. So yeah, I get it. That was avoidable. They could have won the game and been home in time for supper. But no, not if Gohan had anything to do about it.
Right. All of a sudden, this guy's got to suffer now.
Yeah, all of a sudden, this guy wants to play with his food and stuff. You know, he's talking trash. He's playing around. It's like when
behavior.
Someone who is bullied becomes a cop. They just take advantage of the situation.
Not a good combo. Oh goodness. I don't know. Let me try doing this one. I think that'll help me. It's easier sometimes to spot your issues. If you're doing something symmetrical or kind of symmetrical, or even just anything, honestly, flip it upside down. The tip of the day.
I'm gonna try that when I get this printed.
See if it works. Because this is just I'm not hitting the mark on this.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that it's all gonna fall apart. Everyone's gonna find out I'm not actually a real artist. Can't draw the other eye.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call in the art industry imposter syndrome. Don't listen to that voice. Don't listen to that voice. You got this.
Thanks, bro. Photogenic says, just remember the eyes don't have to be exact. You are drawing more realistic. No one's left side perfectly mirrors the right side, which is a good point.
Yep. They say they're supposed to be cousins, not twins.
Oh, man. Thanks. I appreciate you. And Night Ninja says Gohan was like 12. He didn't know any better. And plus, he was dragged into a life of fighting that he didn't want. At heart, Gohan is a fighter. That is
true.
That's facts.
Yeah,
He'll be spitting. He's not about that life, for sure.
Yeah, we figured that out after he got his father killed. I'm not gonna let that go.
Right? Yeah. Just in case you maybe forgot.
Yeah, just in case you didn't know what happened, he got his dad
100%
killed.
avoidable.
It was 100% avoidable. Like,
that's like I was just another story I was just listening to recently is it was Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. You seen that one?
Justice League versus
in the chat too.
Godzilla. No, I haven't.
Yeah, they're basically fighting the monsters. You know, all the Godzilla monsters.
Yeah.
But in part of it, like towards the beginning, Shazam and Superman are fighting together. Shazam is being a dummy, and Superman winds up getting freaking his back blown out by Godzilla. Just wrecked, bro. Totally wrecked. All because Shazam was being a dummy, you know.
Yeah.
In the middle of the fight. Same thing. And, you know, he's like, oh my God, Superman, I just killed Superman.
Yeah. And it's funny because Shazam is a kid too.
Yeah, that's what he did. He turned into a kid mid-battle. Just to, like, freaking strike Godzilla with the Shazam lightning, you know?
Yeah.
But so then he's a little kid falling down, right? Superman has to scoop him up, and Godzilla's already coming with the freaking atomic breath, and just boom, like, blown out, bro, right in the middle of the street. But yeah, it was pretty wild.
That's funny as hell. Superman got his back blown out. I could.
Yeah, that was pretty. Oh yeah, Photogenic. He said Justice League versus Monsters was kind of dumb. The character writing is so out of pocket. It was inconsistent. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was. You know, I mean, Justice League versus Godzilla. You know, versus Kong. I mean, it was pretty wacky. I know what you mean. I was just looking for long videos to listen to. That one was an hour long. I was like,
It's funny that you say that because last night I had started watching the Broly movie. So going through and then seeing like King Vegeta and like Frieza and stuff when he was younger. Frieza was another little brat. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like Frieza's a brat, but he was strong. He happened to be strong. He killed the Saiyans because I'm not even gonna follow. Never mind. Freaking Frieza.
It was not. I know what you mean.
Heck yeah. I think Frieza was racist. To be honest with you. If you think listen, he's what? He was racist. Frieza was racist. Sure. The way he said they're nothing but a bunch of monkeys. Like, oh my god. What are we watching?
Oh, he's about that. He doesn't let it go either.
Like, I know. I know.
He does not let it go. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's trash. I was like, wow, watching this in a whole different perspective. I would have never. I didn't pick up on that as a kid, but now as a grown man, yeah, I'm writing a letter. I'm writing a letter.
Kira Toriyama.
Who would have known?
That was hilarious. I mean, not hilarious, but it is kind of funny looking at it. How it's just like such a consistent thing, bro. Like, freaking Goku will power up. He'd be like, I've got the power of a god now. And he's just like, oh, look, it's the god of monkeys. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, damn, bro, do this then. How many years?
Like, who are you talking to? Yeah. That's why he got his comeuppance. That's exactly why he got his comeuppance.
He got it, bro. Oh, he did. He learned. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way.
Yeah.
Gotta be
I'm playing around with these shadows a little bit, and I like how they're coming out. They're working.
Yeah. I think it's cool. You got something good going on.
Thank you. Might pull this out a little bit more.
More of these triangle shapes. Photogenic says it was kind of like reading Avengers versus Aliens. The writing is weird because you can't really compare the universes, and just poop on one over the other because you're trying to promote them both.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then Night Ninja says, I don't like how strong Frieza got in 6 months. I'm stronger than every Z villain is crazy. To Goku. He just did push-ups and got stronger. Yeah, that's true, but you gotta remember that that's the first time he's ever trained in his life. Right? So dude was blowing up planets.
Yeah.
He's never hit it. He's like a dumb what? A dumbbell. What's a dumbbell? I don't know what that is, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow up your world.
He was just blowing up. He was just blowing up planets, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do give it to Frieza for being as powerful as he was.
Yeah, he could talk smack.
Yellow, green, and red. Yellow, green, and red. Purple and white. All right, it's almost time for me to head out.
Alrighty.
Almost. Purple, white, white.
I've mostly been talking to the chat again and just procrastinating, so I didn't really finish this. But that's fine. I'll finish it.
You're doing amazing.
So what I'll probably do, maybe I'll draw adult Gohan on the back of this one. We'll see what's wrong. But first, I gotta finish those. I really want to finish those other, Naruto and Sasuke, just so I can. That sketchbook can be, done, like officially done.
Yeah.
It's not done yet. You know what I'm saying? I can't write the finish date on it yet. It's just kind of sitting there in the back of my head. I'll get that.
His pants purple too? They are. His belt is red? Is it? His belt is red? It is red.
Bro, that's wild.
When does the ice go on?
I have that. Something like this. A little bit of shading on here.
Got it.
Real quick. I haven't really been painting with cell shading, but I think it's still helpful to block out the shading like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've still been doing the kind of watercolory, blended kind of look, but I do think it helps me in sketching face still kind of block it out.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Trying to figure out where.
You okay?
Yeah, okay.
His hat as a kid is red. Yeah. It's red, yellow. So I could do his hat red. I'm just putting the flats, the basic flats.
Right. I got you. Getting some more finished lines in here. One thing I kind of want to do now that I got my Apple Pencil is go and do some digital colors on some of these.
Yeah, bro.
Because yours has been looking so good, man. It's really been inspiring me. I want to do some myself.
Yellow and green. Yeah, that's yellow and green. Green sleeves. With white collar.
How come it looks like it does?
Let's see. Night Ninja says Gohan's like a kid with anger issues. He just gets angry and he has to do transformation. Yeah. He says, should he draw? I did ask, should he draw Doom Guy or Doctor Doom? Which do we think he should draw first?
Which should he draw?
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote for Doctor Doom.
I vote for Doom Guy.
You don't never back me up.
There you go. That helps. Photogenic says, I think you guys should draw some action poses soon. Break the wall, shatter the ceiling. I'm down, bro. We have been doing a lot of headshots, to be honest. I've been thinking that too.
Yeah, we're live.
I was really focusing on my figure drawing for a while there. Remember that? I was doing gestures like every single day.
Yeah.
I was banging it out, but recently I've definitely been kind of a hack, I guess. So that's how you could describe it. Just doing the same thing. But yeah, I like that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Challenge accepted.
You done did it now. He accepted your challenge.
Where's my 11 by 17?
Man,
Hold on.
here you go.
He's all like, oh, come on.
Here you go.
Let me. Maybe I'll try. Do we know? We'll see who we're drawing next. Maybe I can do an action close with them.
Vegeta.
Vegeta. Final Flash pose. Or the explosion. Where he blows himself up pose. Or I like when he's in his in the new Broly, the Super Broly movie, when he's in his red hair form and he's blasting down. You get this like great shot of his hand and his with the red hair. I like the red hair.
Well, who?
Super Saiyan God.
Vegeta.
I mean, it looks cool on all of them, but it looks pretty cool. It looks cool on Vegeta. It's like a serious kind of face.
Yeah.
In that transformation, you know.
Yeah.
And just the red hair. I don't know, bro. It's just badass. To be honest, I'm a fan of that one. I'm a big fan. I did that once actually. I did a study on that pose back from the movie back when I had first gotten my alcohol markers. That was one of the first things that I used. I took a screenshot from the movie and sketched it and tried to like emulate what they did but with alcohol markers. You know, just because I was still learning, still trying to figure it all out.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
And that did definitely help me, getting used to using the colors and all that stuff.
Did it?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely recommend that if you are, you're learning how to do whatever, but study something that's good, and try and, I mean, you can still learn by just like blindly copying, but try and go into it with the intention of figuring it out.
Yeah.
Figuring out why it looks the way it does. And because once you figure out why, once you figure out the recipe, then you can just copy and paste and do your own edits, your own ingredients in that recipe.
Facts.
That Ninja says they're going to go with Doom Guy, give more details, more complexity, but they're still going to do both. Starting with Doom Guy. I like that. I've never really drawn a character like that. But I was actually my son, my oldest son, got a Master Chief costume for Halloween, and made me want to draw Master Chief. He got his helmet, bro, the mask for it. I don't have it. Oh my god, it's so sick though, dude. It's like the Master Chief mask. I mean, it's just a mask, you know, it's not a full helmet.
Yeah.
But it's plenty for reference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do kind of want to draw Master Chief, which he's kind of like Doom guy, right? He's like he's got the armor and the guns and everything. But yeah, I was thinking about that, but I haven't really drawn that kind of thing before.
I think he's too dark.
Get some shadow shapes in this hair real quick. Just something. I don't really like that. That's okay. It's okay. I also, bro, I don't think I told you this. I lost this pencil, my actual pencil, the other day.
Did you?
Like, yeah, man. I was like, everything is falling apart. You know what I'm saying? Is this a sign?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Are you sure you're not the one
like,
who lost your Apple Pencil?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sure. but and this doesn't make sense, bro, because like my pencil's always with my sketchbook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we did find that today as well. So I was like, all weekend, you know, I'm sketching with this other pencil, which is okay, you know, but it's not just how my hand is used to.
Yeah. That's why I feel like that's kind of why I haven't done that whole. Does that really help you? Where you tape the pencil and stuff?
Yeah, it does. I definitely have noticed it's easier for me to not like grip the pencil too hard and make my hands start hurting.
Yeah.
Like when the sketching phase, and then like when I'm just being more loose, like holding it back here, that does help. It does, and it's not just the tape too. It's like I like this lead, the 2H lead.
Yeah.
Or whatever, which is harder. You know, it doesn't really smudge as much.
Yeah.
I was using just a regular mechanical pencil, and definitely, you know, when I use this, I do wind up kind of, you know, grabbing it tightly and focusing it on details sooner. But also this lead just smudges more. So like,
yeah.
The HB or whatever. That's also a factor. It's all good now. It all came back. Found it all. So I guess it wasn't a sign. Give it up. It was just I was losing things. Just misplaced a couple things. But so that Sasuke actually that I did, I drew that yesterday or whatever. That was with the other pencil.
Was it?
Yeah, and I was like, you know, to be honest, I didn't want to do it. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of that pencil, but I was like, you know, pressure to finish this sketchbook is on, and I've been thinking about it a lot, you know, so I made it work.
All right, I put my first layer of colors into this, but I gotta head out real quick, brother.
Nice. Sounds good, man.
Thank you to everybody who stopped by and was drawing with us and visiting. The goal is to probably come back on. I do want to try getting back on later tonight if things free up, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, for sure. If we can. I got some things I gotta get done, but I'm not working in the morning or anything, so.
That. All right,
Stay
man.
tuned for that. Shout out to everybody for coming through. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. See you in the next one.
See you. Peace.